Your brain is forming new memories every second, but probably not the way that you think. My name is Jackie, I'm a neuroscientist, and I'm about to teach you how the brain is less like a recording device and more like a biological construction site. Let me break down the actual neuroscience of how memory goes from something happened to this is now a part of me. Once you understand this, you'll understand why memory is both powerful and unreliable. First, let's talk encoding. Your brain doesn't store everything you experience. It doesn't have the energy. So your sensory cortices flood your hippocampus, which we know is required for new memory formation. Your hippocampus then takes this information and asks itself, is this relevant information? Is this information emotionally loaded? Is this surprising? Is it required for identity or for survival? If your answer to any of those is yes, the hippocampus flags it as something to be remembered. This is where people underestimate the complexity. A memory isn't an object, it is a pattern, a coordinated firing of neuronal ensembles. This pattern stabilizes through LTP, long-term potentiation, which means that repeated activation strengthens synaptic connection through changes in synaptic density, gene expression, and growth of new dendritic spines. This means that memory is more physical than it is mental because your neurons literally change their structure. This is how we get consolidation, which happens when you're asleep, especially during low-wave sleep. The hippocampus replays the firing sequence, almost like a rehearsal, and then pushes the memory out into the cortex for long-term storage. If you've ever wondered why pulling an all-nighter left you knowing nothing, it's because you skipped the biological step that actually stabilizes memory. Once it's been consolidated, the memory does not stay in one place. Visual information gets pushed to the visual cortex, while auditory information gets pushed to the auditory cortex, and emotional information sticks with the amygdala and other limbic areas. Your brain is basically distributing different layers of the same experience across specialized regions. Retrieving that memory is not like downloading a picture or a movie. You have to reconstruct that memory from scratch each time. When you remember something, your hippocampus pulls pieces from all those cortical regions and rebuilds the experience. This is why memory changes over time. Each time you remember something, it's a lot like opening up a file, updating that file with the new given context, and then saving the new version. This means that every one of your memories is edited by your present self. Your personality, your beliefs, your skills, they all build from this same process. Your life is composed of living neural architectures that update every time you use them. If you want a part 2 about the neuroscience behind forgetting, false memories, or trauma encoding, comment down below which one you'd like to hear next.